Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Matthew Nickerson. Really want to just come to you with a topic today that's kind of near and dear to my heart. A lot of people are looking into Bitcoin and they're speculating and they're looking and telling their friends, like, hey, this is a great way to make a lot of money. And I agree that people that are investing into different crypto assets, altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, are, doing very well for themselves, and they're able to, jump in and jump out and, take their returns. But I wanted to specifically focus on something else. The people that are the hardcore believers, these are people that understand monetary policy, they understand the need of Bitcoin, they understand inflation, what's going on around the world. What's really interesting is that if you truly believe in this technology, jumping back out into the US dollar doesn't really make sense at all. And the true purpose of people getting into this space is to actually avoid and flee the US dollar, because they realize that having their money in the US dollar over the long term is actually hurting them. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because for those that are hardcore believers in the different ecosystems and they are investing in different projects and they are holding their money in one of the best reserve assets known to man, it doesn't even make sense through gains to jump back out into the US dollar. So what I'm trying to tell people is to stop looking at it in terms of 40,000, 47,000, 60,000, 20,000. There's so much volatility that's happening on a day-to-day basis. What you really have to understand is the quantity of the coins that you own. Because when things get priced 30 years from now, 40 years from now, it doesn't matter in terms of the US dollar, because that'll be long gone and that'll wither away. And whoever's holding this finite amount, whether they bought in at 60,000, 20,000, 5,000, you own the piece of the pie and it's divisible. So what I'm trying to tell people is learn about the technology, study the monetary policy and what's going on with quantitative easing and printing up money, and you'll realize that this is one of the best solutions with the halving cycles and the sort of self-constructed concept of cutting the supply down every 4 years. This is the one thing on Earth that really solves that problem that we've had for centuries with gold and silver and fiat currencies. And that is why this is so important to humanity and why I preach about it and I talk about it. If you're a firm believer in it, you wouldn't jump back into fiat currency because it doesn't make sense. It's already an inflated currency. You would keep your money in, and you would understand that this is the one reserve asset and the store of wealth that's going to allow your money to appreciate over time instead of depreciate. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about it because it's something that's very important to myself. And I think about, the people that are investing on Wall Street that are in and out to make a return. That's great. But do they really understand the true issue? And even when they do pull out a 2,000 return, buying in at 40, jumping out at 42, great. You pay your capital gains, that's great. But you're going back into the problem that we're trying to escape. Think about that.